My name is Isaiah Matthews, and no matter how hard I try, I will never be able to put into words everything I lived through during those 54 years. A time that, though it may seem long, felt like an eternity of suffering to me. A suffering that exceeded every limit the human mind can comprehend. Throughout all those years, I was nothing more than a number, a lost spectre in a cruel system that never cared about the truth. I was imprisoned for a crime I never committed, sentenced to an empty, stolen existence, as if my life held no importance whatsoever. And it all began when I was just 18 years old, when my life completely fell apart. At that age, what chance did a young man like me have against a judicial system that seemed to have no interest in seeking the truth? I had no family to defend me, no money to help prove my innocence. All they said was that I matched the description, and with that vague sentence they sealed my fate. They sat me in that courtroom, and in front of them, with my heart shattered, I begged, I pleaded for them to believe me. What could I do against a system that would not listen, that saw nothing beyond appearances, that would not even dignify the truth with its attention? I asked them to see the innocence in my eyes, to understand the suffering I was enduring. But no, they didn't listen. Instead of justice, they gave me a life sentence, a punishment that not only took my freedom, but also my hope, my soul, my life. Can you imagine what it is like to lose your life at 18, to watch your future vanish before your eyes like an impossible dream, like a star fading into the vastness of the universe? Instead of a future full of promise, of infinite possibilities, they threw me into a dark, bitter prison, one I did not know if I would ever escape. At 18, the world turned its back on me. My friends disappeared, my family was gone, and all I had left was my faith. But what could I do with lonely faith inside a cold cell, isolated from everything I had ever known and loved? They locked me in that cell, solitary, desolate, and the only thing I could cling to was a small spark that still burned in my heart. Hope. I had nothing but my thoughts, my prayers, and an unbreakable faith. And every morning, day after day, I woke up staring at the cold walls and iron bars that surrounded me. Life, as I had known it, was gone. I lost the chance to fall in love, to have a family, to see the world, to live. I lost my youth, my freedom, the simple joy of breathing without fear. Everything was taken from me, but even though everything seemed lost, something inside me never died. Something inside me never stopped fighting. Every night, when the silence was absolute and darkness consumed me, I would lift my gaze to the sky through the small window in my cell and pray. I prayed with all my strength, as if raising my voice could break the chains that bound me. I prayed for an answer, for someone to give me a reason to keep going. Why have you forsaken me? I would ask. Why did they take my life, my future? And though I never received a direct answer, there was something in those moments of total solitude that told me I was not alone. I felt his presence in the stillness, in the quiet peace that only the darkness of that prison could offer. I felt he was with me, holding me up, giving me strength when my own strength had run out. Then, beyond my prayers, something emerged from the deepest part of my being. Music. Music became my salvation, my refuge, my only escape. Without instruments, without lessons, with nothing but my voice and my faith, I would sit in that cell day after day and sing. I sang until my throat was raw, until tears streamed down my face, because singing reminded me that I was still human. It reminded me that, above all, there was still something inside me that could not be stolen. Despite being in that place of torment, music made me feel that somehow I still mattered, that I had not been completely forgotten. The world had closed all its doors, but in that small corner of the universe, my soul could still sing, could still resist. There were moments, however, when the darkness was so deep, so unfathomable, that I thought I would never see the light again. Hours turned into days, and days blurred into years. But then one day, 3 years ago, the unthinkable happened. A miracle. A young lawyer heard my story, decided to believe in me, in my innocence, and after 54 years of suffering, loneliness and injustice, the truth finally came to light. The truth that had been denied to me for so long, the truth that was finally made evident. I was innocent. I walked out of that prison, but I walked out different. I walked out changed. Every step I took towards freedom was heavy, carrying the weight of half a century of imprisonment on my shoulders. I left with nothing but the clothes on my back and my faith intact, a faith that never abandoned me. Despite everything, despite the scars that marked me, I kept believing. How could I still believe in the world that had left me to rot in a cell for so many years? But I did. And today, standing here before you, I know my purpose. My purpose is to tell you my story. My purpose is to share everything I have lived so that you understand that no matter how dark things become, no matter how deeply we are stripped of everything we love, faith and music have the power to save us. Music saved me. Faith saved me. And though life took so much from me, it gave me something that could never be stolen. The ability to keep going, the ability to sing. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my story. Now, I would like to sing the song that kept me alive all those years. This song is for him, for the one who never abandoned me, for the one who was always by my side, even when I thought hope no longer remained, This is my song.
Locked away, the world forgot my name. Alone, weighed down by shame, behind bars, with a heart that wept. But I held on, though hope had died. Oh, the nights were cold, the days were long, but deep inside I found my song. A voice that rose where shadows fell, a prayer to God, He heard it all. Through the darkness, You were my light. In the silence, You held me tight. When the world turned away, You stayed by my side. Through the darkness, You gave me light. 50 years, these walls became my home. I lost so much, but I was never alone. Every tear You turned into a hymn, a melody of faith from deep within. Oh, the chains were broken, the truth was revealed, a life restored, a heart was healed. You carried me through every storm. In Your embrace I was reborn. Through the darkness, You were my light. You were my light. In the silence, You held me tight. When the world turned away, You stayed by my side. Through the darkness, You gave me life. Now I stand in the light of day, free, laughing, but still I pray for the lost, the broken, the captive souls. Sing with me, let love